lot more to show you, but I do want to do a quick reminder. If you don't have an HSN card, we are doing a promotion where you get $10 off a single item purchase. If you don't have your HSN card yet, you can go to hsn.com, put in HSN card in the search, or you can call our 800 number. We'll be happy to help. It's 1-800-695-1418. I have an HSN card. I have it as my default payment, and you get in on so many different specials, including extra flex payments sometimes, and we do lots of great stuff. But we're going to move on in the show, and we're going to talk about the collection here.
Folks,
the sound of money.
Well, but it's more than the sound of money. It's also the sound of silver.
Silver.
The United States government, and you saw the Franklin half dollar that ended in 1963, and that was because November 22nd, 1963, one of the darkest days in American history, the assassination of John F. Kennedy. This nation rushes to memorialize, to commemorate one of America's great presidents, and by 1964, they started making the Kennedy half dollar. Well, it was only made for a very short time in silver. What I have got here are silver Kennedy half dollars. They have silver in each and every coin, none of those telltale copper lines. You're going to get 10 of them for $79.95. This has always been one of our fastest selling, one of our biggest selling coins that we have ever done here, at $7.99 a coin. I'm going to get to the nationally advertised catalog.
And they come in the case here.
They come in the little case.
Yeah.
You have to understand, from the numismatic, you're buying them for silver value, basically. In the catalog that you see here, they have these same silver coins, and the lowest price that they have got for these coins is they range from $19.50 to $49.50 a coin.
Per coin.
I'm going to take the lowest price of $19.50, means the numismatic value here, $195. We are selling them basically at silver. And that is why they've been one of the single most popular sets of coins that we have ever been able to sell.
We're also doing FlexPay today, Mike.
And we're doing, wow, we never do FlexPay on that. But then here's the oh, I didn't even know that. Thank you. I don't pay a lot of attention to FlexPay, so it's even better.
Mike, to get home, $39.98.
So you're paying less than $4 a coin on the first Flex.
Yeah, just to get home. And we send it to you. Then you have a whole 30 days to enjoy it. If you don't love it, you get 100% of your purchase price back if you decide to return them. If you keep for another month, it's just $39.98, and then obviously you own them for forever. We're the only place where you can purchase a trusted source of coins with this method, and then be able to add to your collection, and then get more stuff because you've got FlexPay. It's great.
Now here's the rub.
Okay.
Remember I tell you, you're buying them for silver price, but you're getting a way better deal than you have been, and here's why. I lock these in. In other words, I buy these literally months in advance and then take delivery later. Okay, so I lock in the silver price. Take December 17th of last year. Take today. The price of silver has gone up 30%. My price on these coins have gone up 0. Now this is the last batch, basically, that I bought before the old, at the old price. So once again, silver has gone up 30. Remember, you're buying them at the silver price. The numismatic price, the coin price, is $195 at the very least. Okay.
But then it's also they're also silver.
Well, but here's the great part. Not only are they also silver, and people are really buying multiples on these.
Oh yeah.
Not only are they silver, but look, folks, they are brilliant uncirculated. So it's not just like, because sometimes you buy what's called this, the silver coins that are just silver, just silver things to buy, and they're just all beat up and they're like bag mark. Well, not only that, they're like in very good or good condition, or that's about it. Every one of these are additionally brilliant uncirculated condition. Remember, you get 10 of these for $79.95. While silver has gone up 30%, my price on these for this last of the batches that I get here is going to have gone up 0%. Silver has made an incredible, incredible run that you can, in essence, participate in without having to, you can buy them at pre-run prices.
Right. It's like having a crystal ball.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly, something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you, because I've got a fair quantity of these with the last batch of these, because I bought literally, like 5,000 rolls back at the beginning of the year, and I'm taking final delivery on these.
Is this the final quantity?
This is going to be the final quantity. It's $79.95. Look, I can buy these coins, okay?
But it's not at $79.95.
$89.95, $99.95. When silver hit its high 7 years ago, I was $199 on these same 10 coins.
Really?
Okay, yeah, I was $199. Same exact 10 coins. We sold thousands of them at $190 and $19.99 a piece. And then, by then in the catalog, they were like $32.50.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now in the catalog, because you know the silver price has gone down. Silver was near 7-year lows before this 30% price increase. Now understand, you haven't missed all of it. So if you go back 5 years, silver's here, okay? And in December, it went here. With the 30% price increase, it's still only here. It's only moved here. So you haven't, you know, if it goes here or here, you still haven't missed any of that. Now, I'm not advocating and saying that silver is going higher. I have no idea. I'm not clairvoyant. I would have bought way more of these 3 months ago if I knew silver was going up.
We would all be doing much better if we were all psychic.
Exactly, yes. We would all be better if we were psychic.
Yes.
But
we know these are cool and they're real silver.
That's right. And I saw literally thousands and thousands of them. This is my lowest price in 7 years. I know that, even though silver has gone up. And I know it's gone up since I purchased the last batch of these. Once again, all these coins are brilliant uncirculated as well, which is a big deal. So that is of crucial importance. And this is my sample set. I've been clinking these together for about a year now. So you can see they're still holding up pretty nicely. Your coins will be even nicer and better than this. Look at that. And they are the silver Kennedys, folks. These are silver Kennedy half dollars. Please keep that in mind. Great opportunity for you right there.
Well, we do have so many of you are in the ordering process. Remember, just put down $39.98. That's any major credit card. This could be your very first purchase at HSN. It's not like a secret club you have to join. You just call the number on your screen. Any major credit card, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, even PayPal, Diners, Discover, and you can put down half the price, and there's no interest, no fee. You don't have to join anything. We do FlexPay. This can be your first purchase. You can do FlexPay. That means we just take the purchase price and we break it up into payments. This one is in half, so $39.98. We send you the coins, and as I'm talking, another 30 just went out the door. Please use Express Automated Ordering, or if you call in, we've got wonderful representatives that have a lot of information if we don't cover something. And when I say we, of course, I mean Mike. But we're really excited that you're like it. I'm not pretending it's me. I'm saying, when I say we, I mean you. So there you go.
But I mean, you know, it's kind of what I do.
But I have learned a few things over the years.
Many things.
And what I have learned is that condition is so important, and also that these are real silver. And I know, even as a novice, real silver and a great, you know, that brilliant uncirculated, those two things are really important.
Well, like I said, I look in the catalog, and these, of course, are only for the very first couple of years of the Kennedy half dollar that they have silver in them. And so the lowest price in the catalog for the numismatic value is $19.50 a coin. And it goes as high as $49.50 a coin. $19.50 to $49.50. So I'm going to take, there is a minimum for one coin, $49.50, but now I'm just going to go $19.50, okay? So at minimum, purchased individually, these coins in the nationally advertised catalog, $195. $195, folks. The silver value on these is significant. Every coin, but remember, so when I say really numismatic value, that means they'd better be brilliant uncirculated. And folks, they are. Look at that brilliant luster, that incredible opportunity that you're going to have right here. Unfortunately, like I said, less than a minute. Now, here's the other thing. At these prices, this is our only show today.
Yeah,
but I've got a prime time show on Wednesday.
No,
Absolutely, positively, these will be gone no later than Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, they might even be gone today, Mike.
They could, well, we've got well over 100 sold.
Completely, over 100 of these. And, you know, I don't follow silver prices like you do, but the idea, because I know that we've presented them before, and I know that silver has gone up, and I know that it's the same price. So if you are looking to maybe start collecting, add to your collection, this is a huge opportunity, and I love that so many of you are jumping in. And remember, we will get to your calls as quickly as we can. 433-373 is the item number. And by the way, as we continue and show you other things, nothing is gone until we officially tell you it's gone. So don't be